But what is bad, it's in the first round. Andy Ruiz is going to have to go through adversity for 11 more rounds. And there, Sergio, you can see the discipline. He's just jabbing nice and easy. It's not like he's overwhelming Ruiz. Doesn't look like he's having a big round. And then bang, fast right hand, changes the whole round, changes the whole night, possibly. Ruiz not hurt. Again, he has a lot of resolve. He has great fighting spirit. That much we know. But he's heavier. He doesn't seem to be as aggressive here. And Joshua is able to control things at range there in round one. So throw more right hands to the body to try to stop the movement of Joshua. Joshua told us, I have to box to my plan, and opportunities will present themselves. He said in the first fight, he went looking for openings, and that's what put him in a dangerous position. Certainly that happened in round 3 back in New York City. Joshua boxing nicely, subtle foot feints, he has a good rhythm in his upper body, but right there he kept his chin a little bit too high, got caught with 2 jabs. 2 nice fast jabs from Andy Ruiz landing on the challenger. Yeah, Ruiz will make you pay if you lose that discipline, even for a second. Even at this weight,
can you look at the camera so you make sure you tape him?
It was Buster Douglas who came in 15 pounds heavy against Evander
I'm going to get back to him and you don't have me
it's
not taping right.
And not for nothing, Brian, but they expected this in Ruiz's corner. Manny Robles told us, yes, the first half of the round, expect Joshua to look good, but can he do it for 36 minutes? Can he do it for 12 rounds? That was a good stick right there from Joshua. Hard jab that drove back Ruiz temporarily. Ruiz, though, is always advancing. Very game. And this is how the first fight started. Joshua was moving around, not as much as he is now, not as fluid. But Ruiz was finding the range. Right now, Ruiz is finding the range. And Joshua there with a quick hook able to land on Ruiz. They exchange punches, but Joshua with the hook.
Save enough space
yeah,
for
Sergio, he is far more effective, Joshua, with that jab than we saw in the first fight.
This is much more of what you would think would be the amateur British style. Another beautiful jab. However, even though he was a gold medalist, Anthony Joshua was not the classic British fighter. Brian, that's a great observation. If you notice, he's flicking that jab with speed. He's not putting enough power into it, because if you put power behind jabs and you miss, you fall off balance. And that's when you get trapped by Andy Ruiz's faster hands. There it goes right there with the right hand once again. Joshua seems to have some blood now over his left arm.
Oh, keep listening. Okay.
Both men have been cut.
And that Joshua cut, just from the eyeball test here, looks like it's in a worse spot than Andy Ruiz's.
Blood has been drawn for both fighters here. It's only round 2, final 30 seconds. But you see a skinny, fluid Anthony Joshua able to box at range so far against the champion Andy Ruiz. Ruiz now gets him on the ropes. Again, he's going to have to take advantage of those opportunities. As soon as Joshua gets near the ropes, he better choose a side, left or right, but do not stand in front of Andrew Ruiz. Joshua able to land with a hook. Not very hard, but able to touch the face of the champion. I would love to see Joshua throw jabs to the torso of Ruiz, to the stomach. Doubling up on that. Now, he's not cut yet. I didn't see exactly how he got cut, Sergio, did you? That jab might have been it. That was over to the other side of his face, I believe. Round 3, clash on the dunes. Anthony Joshua, the challenger, has been able to fight at range as advertised.
That boy hit real hard.
Chris Mannix giving both rounds to Anthony Joshua. Brian Kenny, Sergio War, Chris Mannix, Adrian Broken, Claudio Trejos here. Heavyweight championship of the world in Saudi Arabia. There's tension, there's drama, and there are tactics in the ring as well. Joshua with the feints, Joshua keeping Ruiz at the end of the jab, but Joshua needs to bend his knees a little bit more, fight a little bit smaller, that way we can alternate in height. You see the stats right there from CompuBox. Joshua outlanding Ruiz 19-8. If Joshua continues standing at that height, Ruiz will time him. He will get the distance down, so he has to fight a little bit smaller. Joshua does. He needs to alternate.
But Curly played the 3 Blind Mice and 3 Stooges. He's knocking out everybody.
Still a dangerous man.
He was in the 3 Stooges.
If you leave yourself open for a moment,
And then the song 3 Blind Mice, Curly was knocking out everybody. Larry Whitten got an ice cream truck.
Ruiz is a dangerous man, even at this weight, even though he's much more of a plodding heavyweight.
He is knock people out.
And this is the reason Andy Ruiz is so dangerous. He's not a mover. He doesn't use his legs, but he has extremely fast hands. The middle of the ring, he's not cutting the ring off, but he's chasing Joshua down.
You know, one of the things Ruiz said this week is that he wants to present as small a target as possible for Joshua. So when Joshua throws those big shots, he wants Joshua punching down as much as he can.
Ruiz tries the right hand to the body.
Remember that?
This is a lithe, skinny Anthony Joshua. Look at him jump back from that right hand.
Ruiz needs to double jab his way into those right hands. He needs to aim the right hand to the chest or the stomach. Avoid the head right now, but he needs to double jab his way in.
And Joshua has a nice range on that jab as well. He's able to pop that head and find the head of Andy Ruiz on what I would say a semi-regular basis. It's not like he's schooling him, but he's doing just enough to win these rounds.
No, he's keeping up at bay. And the only way that the smaller, shorter Ruiz is going to close that is by double jamming his way in. And he has the fast feet to do it.
This is a 22-foot ring. This is a large ring. There's a lot of space for Joshua to navigate. Remember, that's what Sugar Ray Leonard did, dictating terms to Marvelous Marvin Hagler when they fought for the middleweight title back in the 80s. You want more space to dance and move if you're the boxer. Joshua now digging in the hook to the body, able to get a little braver.
Anthony Joshua is not letting Andy Ruiz plant his feet. That's the game plan. That's the strategy. Can he continue doing this? Because right now, he's boxing beautifully.
First 3 rounds are a boxing clinic by the Brit. Let's once again go to Vaseline corner page.
This nigga tape. He taped us. Stop, Jamaya. Stop.
And there you see Joshua just using that jab as a bit of a rangefinder, keeping Ruiz off him from getting closer to land those combinations.
It is an international event here tonight. Just joining us, Usher is here.
I didn't recognize him.
Canelo Alvarez is here, the middleweight champion of the world and light heavyweight titleist. Alexander Usyk, unified, undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world, now a top 10 heavyweight. Amir Khan is here. He has fought in Saudi Arabia just months ago. As Saudi Arabia now welcomes in the biggest sporting event in its history. Round number 4. Chris Mannix, you have it all for Joshua?
Yeah, all 3 rounds for Anthony Joshua. The jab is his most effective weapon so far in this fight. While Ruiz is probing, he still hasn't landed any significant big shots.
Ruiz is stalking, but he's not jabbing his way in. He's just following Joshua, and that's the reason he's not being successful.
Again, this is a legacy fight, mostly for Anthony Joshua, because he submitted in that fight, Sergio. And where you have to answer is not by some sort of fake toughness, but by training and being prepared and showing your resolve every day in the gym.
And it's a hard thing to do when you've been so successful all your life, from winning a gold medal to unifying the titles, doing what you used to do, lifting weights, being muscular. But he stopped all that and he just concentrated on boxing, and that's why he's looking so nice right now. Boxing, moving around the ring, utilizing the sweet science.
And look, this is a man that was able to climb off the deck against Vladimir Klitschko. So earlier, several tens of millions of dollars ago, he did show that resolve. And right now, he is showing it tactically in the ring against the man who took his title.
Subtle feints and hard punching by Anthony Joshua right now.
He played Sugar Ray Leonard. He played Sugar Ray Leonard.
With no jab. Very difficult to do against a fighter that's boxing and moving laterally.
Snapping jab from Joshua, landing on Ruiz's face. Just at the moment, we saw kind of that signature 3-punch combination for Ruiz, where he's very, very dangerous.
He did a good job playing Sugar Ray. He got fast hands. Usher got fast hands.
Let's go to
Usher got fast hands. He showed his fast hands in the movie.
Robert Markekin is very clear. He wants AJ to move fast, move quick, keep the
That's
angles,
right.
stop the
They
jab,
should have had me
keep
playing
the
Muhammad Ali in the greatest. I got fast
in order
hands.
to cut the distance and name the facilitator.
1976, 77 was the greatest.
That is dangerous.
I could have played Ali.
Jugular with that right hand right
No, he played himself, but the first part was played by
He's been patient. Again, it's difficult
my
to be
Facebook
patient round
friend.
after round. takes confidence. It
I
takes
could have played Ali.
skill.
I played Ali and Malcolm X.
We thought, hey, when are you going to start winning this fight? And then when he found the time was right, he put
I could play Ali better than Ali could play himself.
That might be Andy Ruiz's strategy. I don't know if it is or not, but right now
I could play Ali better than Muhammad Ali Jr.
What
could.
do we see for full
Me and him were on the phone. Me and Cuz was on the phone, and I did. I had him cracking up.
It's not going to happen all at once. Take your time. Joshua starts to up the ante.
Joshua punching with intent right now. Threw an uppercut on the inside and a double left hook. They all missed, but I love the fact that he tried it.
He goes back to moving. Ruiz is always dangerous. Chopping right hand by Ruiz. Remember, he hit him with a hook behind the ear. Changed the whole equation back in the garden. He tries again. And on the clinch, he keeps punching.
I love that by Andy Ruiz. Punching in the clinch. Let the referee separate you. Great ending of the round for Andy Ruiz.
Good job, Andy. Joshua get on his game. I get it right there.
At AutoZone, batteries are kind of our thing. After our free testing, it turns out
Right hand from Ruiz behind the ear of Anthony Joshua, given what we saw back in June when he hit him with that hook behind the ear. And Anthony Joshua was never the same that night.
And that's why I told you I love the way he closed that show, because he needs to remind Joshua of him getting hurt from the last fight. And those choppy right hands on the inside will do it.
Anthony Joshua able to outland Andy Ruiz 10-8 in punches in that round. But in the ring generalship, you just got to see Joshua taking command, and Chris Mannix has given all 4 rounds so far to the challenger, Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, I thought Andy Ruiz did some interesting things at the end of that round, but each round has looked a lot like the last. With Anthony Joshua controlling the action with the jab, Andy Ruiz struggling to find his range.
And you can see the tactics, the strategy, and the strategy is working beautifully for Anthony Joshua. He looks like he is ready to chop up Andy Ruiz in slow motion. Do it round by round, chipping away. You can see the blood already on Ruiz, but obviously the danger is there. He showed his fighting spirit in the first fight, even getting off the deck to then drop Joshua twice in the same round. Think about that, Sergio, what it takes to do that.
It takes a lot. And right now, it takes a lot for what Anthony Joshua's doing. He's boxing, staying disciplined. On the inside, he's holding on to Ruiz, not letting him get off of those punches. Right now, executing a perfect strategy.
Absolutely. Rob McGracken said they were working on clinches, and I wonder, can you just do that? Can you just work on clinching and training, Sergio, and make it work?
Yes, you can do that. You have to do that against a fighter like Ruiz. Do not let him get the faster hands off, because let's not get it wrong here. The faster hands are by the chubbier fighter, the one that doesn't look like the faster boxer.
You know, I just wonder if he can do it successfully. So far, he has. And so far, he has shown, and that is a beautiful jab again by Joshua. He looks at least like a man who can just box the night away.
If there's one criticism of Joshua so far, it's that everything is above the neck. He's not targeting the body of Andy Ruiz, which is what you need to do if you want to wear a guy down late in the fight.
I agree with you, Chris, but not this early in the fight. Wait for the body shots the second half of the fight, because right now, Ruiz throws over the shot, over punches really well, especially with speed and timing. So don't give him the opportunity to time you.
Another beautiful jab. Long, strong jab by Anthony Joshua. And when he feels the confidence, he'll wing a hook as well. Now he's smiling.
And another thing, Chris, back to the point, if you're winning rounds by not going to the body successfully, then stick to the game plan.
Another hard jab lands on the face of Ruiz. It takes tremendous concentration and discipline to be able to box like this the whole night. So far, Anthony Joshua has done so.
Work by Joshua again. You would think that a jab can be devastating, but look at the face of Andy Ruiz. Bloody, getting bruised up, and all that is because of jabs. Keeping him at the end of that powerful jab.
Yeah, Ruiz starting to get frustrated. He is plodding forward. He is not able to have success. Look, in spurts, he's able to do it. He's still very dangerous, and you saw by that right hand behind the ear, he might do damage on any shot. but he's been kept at bay.
Still, if you contrast what we saw about a month ago with Sergey Kovalev throwing a bunch of jabs and Canelo Alvarez, a lot of those punches weren't getting through. Sitting here ringside, virtually everything Anthony Joshua throws at Andy Ruiz is getting through.
Oh, and it's a hard jab, too. Kovalev was just popping out a light jab on Canelo, landing, but this is a stick. This is doing damage.
Excellent point, Brian. There was a big difference between Kovalev's jab and AJ's jab right here. This is a smart, educated jab that Anthony Joshua's throwing.
Good hard hook by Ruiz. And a right hand answer by Joshua. Right hand to the body by Joshua. Now he's trying to get in the pocket. Does he want to trade? Can he get too brave? You can see him getting fired up, but maybe that's not the best idea. Now he goes back to the movement.
Stick to what's working. Stick to what's working here. Do not let the crowd get involved. Do not mix it up with the man with the faster hands, and that's Andy Ruiz.
You can see even there, Ruiz pawing with the jab and Joshua moving out of harm's way. If he can do that the rest of the night, the titles are his again.
I didn't think that Joshua could do this for 12 rounds, and right now it's not even halfway. It's halfway through, but if he can do it in the latter part of the fight, it's just an excellent strategy by AJ.
Rob McCracken saying, hey, look, this is a guy who had such success at
Hook off the jab.
even winning an Olympic gold medal.
Hook off the jab, feint the jab, throw a hook, right hand.
As a classic amateur, never had to move and stick the way we see traditional tall boxers box, just like that. Could they do it in one camp so far halfway through? The answer is yes.
And this is the reason that I wasn't agreeing with Chris Mannix saying that they needed to change trainers. Robert McCracken knows his man, and right now they're executing the game plan they trained for 3 months. They're boxing, they're sticking and moving, they're feinting. They're not letting Andy Ruiz plant his heavy feet.
1 minute to go here in round 6. Anthony Joshua seemingly winning every round.
Oh, perfect. Left hook. He catch him with left hook.
You know, if you're Manny Robles in the corner of Andy Ruiz halfway through this fight, you've got to seriously consider some kind of tactical adjustment. This strategy simply isn't working.
But you wonder if Ruiz has the conditioning to get his feet in position to land something. Again, he didn't do himself any favors. He is 16 pounds heavier than he was 6 months ago. So you see that he's plodding forward, he's trying to move. And certainly if Joshua stands in front of him, he might get whacked. But Joshua's not doing that.
But Chris is saying that Manny Robles and Andy Ruiz's trainer, they need a plan B right now. That's not what they trained for. Andy Ruiz has only had one style.
I'm taking the whole fight.
He puts the opponents in to counter you with the faster punches.
I'm taking the whole fight, non-stop. I'm just pausing in between rounds.
Joshua trying to hold there. Ruiz is going to take every opportunity. Ruiz Pavon says, no, don't do that on the clinch, but he's got to say stop punching. Otherwise, Ruiz can keep throwing. Final seconds of round 6, all Anthony Joshua here on the dunes.